What did you like about your team in Anaheim over the weekend? Obviously, you lost the heartbreaker in the opener, but came back and had 2 good wins after that.
Well, I thought our guys really bounced back well. Like I said earlier in the year, I thought we have good resilience. We've been in a lot of good games, and our guys have mostly found ways to win, and so that's exciting to see.
After the Charleston game, you said you wanted your guys to see the tape. You wanted to show them the tape of that game. What did you want them to see and what did you discuss during this game?
Well, I thought it was one of our best defensive efforts this year. I thought we really were locked in on the defensive end, and that led to some good offensive things for us. So really wanted to kind of emphasize our execution offensively was good, but our defensive execution was terrific.
What have you kind of learned about this team through the early stretch? Obviously, new players, new rotations. You're trying to find what works. What are some of the biggest takeaways you've had?
Well, I think we play well together. I think our chemistry's starting to come. I've really enjoyed watching our guys start to get to know one another on the floor, and I think it's evident by assists. This is probably one of the highest assist teams that we've had. Guys are really sharing the basketball well, and like I said, they're learning the defensive things that we want to have, our concept. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about I think our chemistry and our continuity coming together.
The spurts, the good spurts, the bad spurts. Are you seeing those mold together? Are you seeing those time periods reduce as we go along?
Well, I'd like to see us play a great 40 minutes. I don't think we've done that yet, but I do think our guys are working hard. And I think we're going to have, basketball is a game of momentum, a game of runs, so you're going to have some ups and downs. But by and large, our guys have been pretty steady with what we want to do, especially defensively.
And is familiarity, chemistry building, is that part of that?
It is, and that comes with time. I don't think you can fast forward that. If something just happens as guys start to play with each other more, get comfortable with each other, know each other's tendencies, and that's part of the process that we're going through.
And have you seen guys read each other more, where one guy's shot might be off release, one other guy says, "I'll pick it up here," and then that guy rebounds later?
No, definitely. Where guys have really stepped up, and that's the good thing about our team is that guys have picked each other up all season long. Whether it's our big guys with foul trouble, guys have come in and given us a lift. Whether it's our perimeter guys or the shooters, guys have come in. And whether it's our guard play, the guys who's handling the ball mostly for us, guys have all come in and gave good contributions.
And focusing this week with finals and stuff, and then, the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess, is playing on Saturday. So how do you...
Definitely. We're excited to be playing. We hadn't played a game in almost a week, so we're looking forward to getting back out there. It is final, so our guys are a little bit, concentrating, with regards to the academics as well. So we're trying to make sure we not only do well on the court, but we want to make sure we do well in the classroom. So guys are really putting in a lot of effort this week in studying and preparation and for their finals as well.
Rebounding comes down to effort a lot, but what is the name of you guys' team like offensive rebounding this far?
I think it's our activity. It's something that we emphasized this summer, that we thought we could be a very good offensive rebounding team, and the guys are making a concerted effort to go. There's no shortcut to that. You have to just make the effort, and guys are really doing that.
What have you seen from the contributions, I guess, of the 2 freshmen, the redshirt freshman Dre Fuller and true freshman Darren Green, and how they've been able to help you guys this year?
They've been very good for us. They've come in, and both of them have shown some maturity. Dre being a redshirt freshman, of course, has been with us, but then Darren is coming as a true freshman, showing a certain maturity about him. The way he goes about his game, he takes a real professional approach, and that's been, for young guys, that's you very rarely see that. But I'm excited for both of those kids. They both have an opportunity to be terrific players in our program.
I know Yuan Alok was the mid-year transfer. Do you know what game he would be eligible to play? Is that one of these games coming up? Or?
No, I don't think he would be eligible to play until after the semester actually ends and grades are posted. That's when he'll be eligible. So I would still think, it still has some time to go for him, probably after the 15th or so, 15th, 16th, but I'm not sure the exact date because everything has to be posted.
Okay. With Dre specifically, he wasn't playing a whole lot early on, but starting that first Charleston game, where have you seen him change the last week or so?
Well, I think the game started slowing down for him. He was excited to get started this year. He sat out a year, and then he had a few injuries he battled through, and so I think he was just anxious to get going. But I think he's settled in now. He realized the pace of the game. He's getting his rhythm, and I think that's really helped him to be more consistent.
Don's last 4 games, I believe his assist turnover ratio is 20-1. Just talk about what he's done recently at this point.
You know what? He's been terrific. You know, he's come in, he's led, he's handled the ball really well for us, and that's what we anticipated him being able to do. I didn't know he'd be 20 to 1 during any stretch, but he does do a very good job of taking care of the basketball. He very rarely turns it over, and he does a good job of leading his team.
The final month before conference play starts, are there certain things that you'll be trying or trying to accomplish during this span?
We just want to keep getting better. You know, we tell our players we want to get better every time we step out on the floor, every time we step on the practice court, and that's all we're trying to do. And that's the best preparation for conference play, is to keep improving before you arrive.
NJIT has Zach Brooks, a 5'9" dynamo who fills it up. How do you go about stopping him defending?
Well, whenever you're playing a guy of his caliber, he averages 23.5 points a game. You just hope to contain him. I mean, you're not going to stop a young man who's that proficient at scoring the basketball. You just want to try to contain him, and you want to make sure you're aware of where he is at all times, because he's a threat. Whether it's behind the arc, whether it's in the mid-range, whether it's at the basket, he's a 3-level scorer. So you want to make sure everybody just has an idea where he is and put forth their best effort.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Thanks a lot,
guys.
Coach.
You guys, welcome. You guys
Thanks.
got it.